New blood tests may detect Alzheimer's disease accurately, study shows. Alzheimer's disease is a progressive neurological disorder that must be caught early. Early diagnosis means early intervention to effectively delay severe symptoms. However, the two most common diagnostic means are either expensive or invasive, not friendly for an average person. A team of researchers offered something new that may detect Alzheimer's accurately, which may be offered to a wider range of individuals. For those who don't know, Alzheimer's disease usually happens among adults. If symptoms appear in their 30s, it is called early onset Alzheimer's, while late onset version at age 60 and older. The typical sign is memory problems. It happens because of the accumulation of toxic proteins called beta amyloid, which should normally be eliminated by the central nervous system. According to the National Institute on Aging, there's a whole workup in diagnosing Alzheimer's. This is necessary to rule out other possibilities. Brain scans and spinal fluid tests are included, though these are very expensive. So, many cases of Alzheimer's go undetected in poor regions because of it. At the Washington University School of Medicine, St. Louis, researchers developed a new blood test to accurately detect Alzheimer's. Making this mainstream will enable more affordable and reliable Alzheimer's testing for nearly every region. Amyloid beta 42 is one of the two most problematic proteins linked to Alzheimer's. Along with amyloid beta 40, both proteins usually contribute to the sticky, toxic plaque that affects brain function. Published in the journal Neurology, the team investigated how beta amyloid is produced, is cleared, and why older people tend to have more of it. Amyloid beta 42 was too obvious, so they tracked it down and discovered that the protein is removed across the blood-brain barrier. It means it goes into the blood during cleanup. With that information, they determined the ratio of detection of unusually high levels of amyloid beta 42. They then proceeded on recruiting participants who had at least one stored plasma sample and a brain imaging scan within 1 year when the sample was taken. The study showed that a specific blood test could detect potential Alzheimer's cases. When they considered the presence of an APOE variant, also a genetic risk of Alzheimer's, the blood test achieved better accuracy in detecting the disorder. The findings are positive, though more research is needed to resolve the limitations in the study. The sample size was too small to say that blood tests would work across a diverse population, but at least there's progress in developing a cheaper Alzheimer's test. Do you think scientists should focus on creating cheap testing for neurological disorders? What is the most expensive diagnostic test you've ever paid for? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Till our next video, thanks for watching.